What's up, Taurus? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of August. This is for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. And if you ever cannot get a hold of me, or if you'd like to explore your options, I've put a link to a great company called Mystic Sense also in the description box. They're a company that offers you access to a lot of talented psychics and readers all over the world. And if you go through the link that I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5 minutes free on your first reading. So please do check them out if you feel called to. And on another note, if you'd like to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's coming in for you. Spirit, any messages for my Taurus? Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love. First 2 weeks of August. Keep seeing the Fool. Any love messages for my Taurus? Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, first 2 weeks of August. The Fool, there it is, Taurus. Something about maybe travel or, you know, wanting to take that leap, a leap of faith, maybe onto something new with a person. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the Hierophant card. There's a Queen of Wands, and then there's a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know, Taurus, it's like something between maybe, you know, waiting it out with someone. Do I want to walk away? Do I want to commit to something? The 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in the upright, which, you know, Queen of Wands tends to be quite an independent energy. She's very sort of, you know, usually very with or without you. So there could be a situation that you're thinking about and you're like, look, do I want to focus on me or do I want to really commit to a situation? But 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is usually lacking the independence or the confidence, or maybe it's about, you know, not being single. Not that it's bad, not that you can't be in a relationship and be independent. I'm just saying that there seems to be a tug of war between this with the Hierophant card. So there could be something up for review in terms of, is this the right person? Do I share the same values with them? Do I want to commit to them? Is that what's important to me at the moment? Do I want a commitment? Do I want to kind of move forward and focus more on me? Maybe something within this situation you feel like you would lose your independence, or you're losing your independence. The 8 of Cups is about moving away from what's not serving you. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to move away from this situation, but you are thinking about the future, Taurus. Some of you are entrepreneurs, and so you're sort of maybe more focused on your career. Let's have a look. I mean, the Hierophant is you, so it's coming down to your values and what's really important to you. The Hierophant, and then there's the Devil. For some of you, there could be issues in a situation. Either you're dealing with a person where there are fears around commitment, and now you're like, okay, well, with or without you, maybe I'm going to focus on me. Like, so maybe you feel a bit bound to this person, but you're not getting what you find is important or that you value if you're focused on traditional commitments. Or for others of you, you know, you're in some kind of a commitment with this person, but there's some toxic things that have you feeling confined or trapped in some way. I mean, the Devil card also with the Hierophant, maybe there is a mismatch in values, commitment or no commitment. Maybe the Devil card, there's a lot of sexual attraction, but there could be other issues like, are you from different backgrounds or religions? Maybe there's a lot of fear in moving forward because of differences, or something is holding someone back here because of that. Okay, maybe someone's traditional, the other is not. Maybe there's pressure to, you know, because of family and religion and culture, something like that. Anyway, Taurus. But the Devil, a lot of desire and a lot of attraction. Let me look at this. And then the Hermit card. And then there's a Death card and a Knight of Wands. So some of you, the energy is a bit hot and cold with this person. Again, a lot about sexual attraction. So for those of you who are not in any kind of a real commitment with this person, it could be a lot of sex. And yet you still feel 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, a bit bound to this person for whatever reason. There is this maybe wanting to go within with the Hermit card and process something within this situation to make a decision, to make like a call about it. You know, the Death card is about transformation, but it's also potentially about endings. And we've got an 8 of Cups and a Death card. Page of Swords. So there's an observation energy. So I feel like in August you're observing this and you're thinking about this. We've got a Queen of Swords and an Ace of Swords, and then possibly a clarity or a communication. I mean, the clarity or the communication could actually be around like the direction forward, and that could go either way. Maybe this is about walking away from an old pattern that you're having with a person. If you feel a little bit like this is just a fling, or this person's just not sort of showing up very stable, maybe there's a conversation around that. Maybe there's a conversation about commitment, and you're actually 9 of Pentacles in reverse coming off the market. Do you know what I mean? So I will get more details on their intentions so we can see which, you know, story is coming up the strongest. But I've got the Moon card. So there's a need to kind of clarify things. Things are not very clear here. The Moon is also fears and blocks. So there could be some fears in moving forward, like I said, and really, really going for it with this person because of, you know, issues to do with culture, religion, or values or something like that. Maybe someone wants to keep things open and another person doesn't. There's a clarity that needs to be had around that. Maybe there's an opportunity to transform that, okay? Or maybe this is you deciding you want to cut away something that you feel maybe is more connected to a shadow aspect of you. You know, with the Devil, I mean, this can be a lot of temptation, but, you know, when you get to the truth of it, maybe it's coming more from, you know, you don't have the right boundaries. For example, Queen of Swords doesn't honor her truth, or she doesn't honor her boundaries. So there's something about clarity, conversation clarity. And there's been burdens connected to this because you've sort of been investing and waiting to see how things play out around commitment, or whether you would commit to this, or if you're in a commitment, whether you want to like continue, because there's a bit of distance energy. So that might just feel a bit emotional, like an emotional distance where you're wondering whether or not this is something that you would really want to go the whole way with, or if that's possible. I mean, there could be issues around finances, that you could be waiting on something, you know, you're investing your time and your energy into work and business, and so that could be an issue. Or you could be dealing with someone that's in that kind of an energy, and so that might be why they're a bit uncertain or in and out. You know, there's a number of ways this can go, so that's why I'm going to do them specifically. But there seems to be a letting go of some stress here, because I think that there is clarity coming from the Moon to the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be clarity, there's going to be an understanding and a breakthrough, possibly a conversation around commitment. Could go either way. It's also your decision, because you're thinking very much about what is it that you actually desire and want for yourself. And you're coming up as very confident and strong, Taurus, like with that Queen of Wands. You're with or without you, you know, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, can you get on the same page? Or do you want to move in a new direction? Okay, let me have a look at this person, and then I'll do oracles. What is this person's feelings and intentions towards Taurus, please, Spirit, as we move through August? Chariot card in the reverse. I mean, there could be issues around distance and travel. 3 of Wands, that's like over water energy. What are their feelings and intentions towards Taurus? I just saw the Lovers card on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands, okay. So they definitely admire you, Taurus. There's attraction. Maybe they want to take things in a new direction. There's the Knight of Swords and the reverse 4 of Swords. Something about maybe having a rest, or you guys are taking a rest from one another, or there's a need for a break maybe, but also wanting to take things in a new direction. I mean, the 4 of Swords is also introspection. So this person could be thinking about things a little bit like, what is the direction for this? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Maybe the energy can be a bit harsh sometimes between you two. Like I said, there could be differences. There could be communication issues a little bit, maybe stemming from blocks and fears, because that Moon card, sometimes that's our own like ego fears, and then that can create patterns in a situation. So the Devil can also just be a little bit, you know, projections and stuff from our old fear, okay? Maybe this person can come across as a bit hot and cold, and that might be due to their own limitations, their own fears. The Moon card's how we've been nurtured, so maybe there's an issue in like trusting or something like that. 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like they want to put, you know, effort in or cooperate with you. I mean, for some of you, you work with this person, or they're connected to your work or your network, but otherwise, this is about cooperation. But The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here that this person needs to look at, maybe in their past or connected to their family. For some of you, family is the issue. As I said, if you're from different backgrounds, maybe there's pressure. Or this person's working very hard because financially they're not sure if they can achieve this Ten of Pentacles, this future vision. Maybe you and them have a different future vision. Maybe you're also not feeling that financially stable as well. Nine of Pentacles, or they're not quite what you'd like, Taurus, and not as financially stable with that Nine of Pentacles. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just like reading the cards, right? So Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. There's a persistence. I feel like this person is persisting towards you. I'm really getting that there's a lot of sexual attraction here, Taurus, like a lot, okay? With that Devil and Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight of Wands traditionally in the tarot is a player, but I really don't pick that up so much. I think that this is just sort of this energy of like a lot of intense attraction, but when it comes down to what's the future, there's hesitancy, or there's maybe difficulty getting on the same page, or it's just very unclear, like people are holding back, you or them or both of you. So tell me about that Seven of Wands. Exactly, I just said there's so much attraction, Taurus. So they're persisting and they have a lot of passion for you. It's my sex card, okay? The Seven of Wands though, so lots of wands. I haven't seen a hell of a lot of the cups yet, but let's see what comes out. Lots of flirtation. You know, maybe you feel like this person comes across more flirty. They could be a bit younger than you or a bit immature, because that's a page. We've got a page and a Knight of Wands, and you're a Queen of Wands here, so no king yet. Maybe it comes across as a bit immature. Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. I mean, this is like, should we ignite the passion again, or should we disconnect? You've got the Eight of Cups as well. But then we've got the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles. So they have hopes and wishes, but on the other hand, again, Nine of Pentacles, it's like, do I want to walk away from this? Do I want to be totally single? Also, Nine of Pentacles is hopes and wishes. Star card to do with money, work, career. Because they're not at that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could actually be fine financially, but they could have a lot of fears connected to that, of inadequacy or something like that. They're indecisive, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, around commitment, you know, or marriage, for example. This is feeling quite stuck. And this can also be about family issues. There also could be something to do with a home, because that's the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So there seems to be Knight of Cups. Maybe there's been hurt feelings between the two of you. You also could be dealing with a person where old energy is impacting on this. Like maybe this person has gone through a separation, you know, so they could be still a bit stuck on that, or unsure if they want to go through and have a relationship now. Three of Swords, third party energy. Maybe they're also in the process of walking away or leaving that behind. You see what I'm saying? So, because that can also be the fear. Maybe they're not really opening up properly to you because they've been feeling unready. Maybe they distract themselves also with work all the time because they're avoiding dealing with some kind of heartache. But the Knight of Cups, I mean, I feel that they do have, that's the Cups card. I think they have genuine emotion for you. They're still coming up like a knight. So maybe, you know, it doesn't feel as stable or mature as what you would like, but it's romance. And I think when they come in, it is genuine, okay? I think that you can trust it. I'm not getting that this person is not trustworthy, but they've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. I mean, that's your traditional archetype, the Queen of Pentacles. So you've both laid groundwork. I think we had the Seven of Pentacles before. I'm not sure. Maybe we didn't. Anyway, yes, we did. We have double Seven of Pentacles. You're both sort of invested and waiting to see how things play out. You both might have invested in also something for yourselves, if it's your career or you're creating something. So you're sort of biding your time, waiting to see how things play out. They do see you as someone that, I mean, Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, grounded, but you're also Queen of Wands. So I think that they're very attracted to you. I mean, I feel like they want to, you know, give you something fair and balanced. There's also someone here from the past. That's where the devil energy is coming from as well. There's someone from their past that's either still holding on to them energetically or still around, or there's a lot of fears because of the past and karmic stuff they need to integrate. This is also about marriage, divorce, and legal matters. So you've both got hermit energy here. So there's a little bit of this maybe taking a step back in August and doing some processing around the past, what needs to be released, and making some decisions about whether or not you're on the same page and you want to move beyond what looks like to me a lot of attraction and chemistry and whatnot. But there is a conversation. So I think you'll be in a better place to decide, Taurus, at that point when you have the conversation. We've got Libra energy, Capricorn energy. I mean, there's so much double cards as well coming up. You've both got Eight of Cups. You've both got the Devil. Maybe you're both in the process of leaving something behind or releasing some old patterns connected to past issues. Maybe it's not really this situation that's the issue. Do you know what I'm saying, Taurus? So anyway, and Virgo energy, if I didn't say that already, I'm going to get the oracles as well. And then we've got Aquarius energy. Let me have a look with the Mystic Black Rose, what's really going on here between the two of you. Yeah, soulmates. So you see, Taurus, I mean, there's something deeper going on here. You know what I mean? The one, spiritual connection, life partner. And then we've got drama, thirsty for attention, overreacting, drama queen. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. So that's the harsh communication. Maybe you've had a little bit of that. I also feel with the drama, you or this person could have dealt with a lot of drama. Or that, I mean, I don't know whether this is really great energy, this Justice, Six of Cups, and the Devil card. Like there could be an ex still hanging around or someone that they have memories with that's still around or lingering, that they haven't processed, like they haven't let go of properly, and there could have been a lot of drama, and so maybe they're projecting a bit of that into the present. Let me have a look. Yeah, illuminate. See, there's some kind of a conversation or a confession coming through. And then I've got the Twin Flames and the Faith card. So the Faith card's like the Star card. So this person is trying to have the faith in this. And there's mirrored emotions. So that's why I said there's double cards coming up. Maybe you both have some wounds that you're reflecting to one another, but there's also this feeling of your other half, shared feelings. So it is mutual. Ascending, transcending, learning, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah. I think this person, there's a sense of wanting to persist, and I think they do see a future with you. Yeah, the drama could also be coming from, like I said, maybe it's family influence. It's either family wounding or family influence because maybe there's a lot of pressure, like I said, because of Hierophant card, values, religion, tradition. But anyway, there's conversation, hearing from conversation, talking with muse. Okay, listening to music, emotional bonds, song lyrics inspired by you. You're coming out like a Queen of Wands. So very attractive, very powerful, very independent in your way. So like I said, you can have the independence in the relationship, but you're coming across as very strong. And they're very inspired by you, okay? But I have witchcraft, and then I've got reflection. So there is some negativity around. Now again, there could be some negative energy lingering that's caused heartbreak or that needs to be cut away completely in order to move forward. So preparing. So I think this is happening anyway. It says there's a spell, someone is hexing. So guys, I never really focus too much on that because I think if your vibration's high enough, like yes, people can hex and do whatever, it's not going to affect you, but we'll save that maybe for another day if I do a video about a topic like that. But either way, there is a karmic tie that's lingering, and you know they need to process the past and understand what's being integrated for them and what they need to release themselves from, because then we've got reflection, dark night of the soul, dark shadow. I also feel like you and them, if there's sort of a little bit of harshness or fear coming up, it's because there's wounds that need to be looked at. There, you both have maybe some shadow stuff you need to look at, and it's connected to dating, toxic dating, and drama. Okay, yeah, so someone that they were dating or they're still connected to. And maybe for you, Taurus, the toxic, whatever, it's like you're feeling very much like maybe this person, it's not healthy. Maybe you feel like they're just, I've got one night stands hooking up. Maybe that's, you know, you're feeling like, well, that's not really what I want, or that's not an alignment for me, or maybe you don't feel respected or that you have the same values. The truth of the matter is I'm not really getting that that's how that person feels about you. I just feel like things have not come out on the table, and maybe you're mirroring each other. Maybe you're both avoiding saying what you want to say. So anyway, there's going to be clarity, Taurus, a confession about, I think, you know, an emotional bond and preparing for a new phase. Not bad. All right, Taurus, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.